Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Denver. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. They'll look to throw. Finds his tight end, Dulcich.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And now again he loses the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And it's going to be 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. That one is good. And the Bucs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Dulcich now brought in motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rachaad White, the back out of Arizona State. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Alert, 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 alert. Got.
Now Mayfield. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball.
That is caught. What a throw. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Get up.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Broncos. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Mims sent in motion here. Now a give on the ground, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. And they'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
The drive begins with a run by White. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a game. It's second down. They'll go again with White. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark them there. And a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's to the left side. Caught by McMillan. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll go again with Williams. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
It's 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll set up the screen to White. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Mayfield. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Another run here with White. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch us. He's in. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
That's another hit for Broncos.
60, 60. Here we go, set.
21-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
Now it's Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, set. Set. Warrior 70. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Check go.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Pistol. Done.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Looking downfield for Otten.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 44-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Dulcich now brought in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. He connects with Mims. And he'll be taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
So we'll take it to the other end. Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on third down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
A second effort, and he is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Ryland's kick here is good. The Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the give, it's White. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. The give to White. Ooh. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to White. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but he can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the Buccaneers 37-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Go!
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
That's good.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go! Huh.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
23-yard line.
79 Bronco!
Now they'll set up to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. That is caught in the end zone, but hold everything. There is a flag in the backfield. I think this one's coming back.
Okay, break! Set up! Mustang 19! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Hut, hut!
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
So a win here for the visiting Bucks. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.